Unfortunately for Argentina and Messi, it seems like they've kind of been a letdown in their first game, and Ronaldo has outshone Messi so far in the competition. So that's Argentina's first game in the World Cup out the road, and they've drawn 1-1 with the smallest nation to qualify, Iceland. I wasn't too impressed with Argentina. It was kind of like the performance earlier on in the day by France, who are obviously one of the big nations as well. I just didn't see where they were going. Like, they didn't ever seem to have that attacking intent. They had chances, no doubt, but it didn't ever seem like they were going to really properly go for it. Obviously, with playing a team like Iceland, you're going to have them behind the ball and defending at every opportunity that they can get and looking to just break on the counter-attack if they can possibly do it, and they did that to good effect, and their defending was pretty much top class all throughout the game, and they dealt with Argentina's threats with no bother really. Obviously the penalty that Argentina had that they ended up missing, and if they'd scored it would have went 2-1. It was a brilliant save for the Iceland goalkeeper. Not the best penalty, but it was saved with a powerful hand, and he also kept them in the game late on with a save as well. So as I said, Argentina did have their chances, but when it comes to actually making it seem like you're going for the game and going out attacking and looking like just winning the game in general, it just didn't seem like it was ever going to come for Argentina. I was a bit disappointed with Messi, whether it's the role he plays in with Argentina, where obviously for Barcelona he comes off the right wing and gets involved that way. He's more involved in every sense in the Argentina team, and whilst he does have decent enough players around him, it's not the same as playing for Barcelona, where you've got like Suarez and players of that like and quality, when you're then going into the Argentina team with players like Ever Banega around you, and they do have good attacking quality though, so it's not as if they're completely lacking in it. And I believe that Messi's role kind of contradicts everything that the team could be, because if he was playing off the right, then it could free up space for other players to actually play within the system, because when he's playing more centrally, it actually kind of causes too much congestion in the middle of the park, and especially when in this game you had the Iceland side who were constantly having about 8 or 9 men behind the ball, and obviously the players up the pitch ready to counter-attack basically, and with Messi being always floating about centrally and picking up balls deep and having to build the play for there, it was filling space up that players in the Argentina team, like as I said, Ever Banega, Aguero, Higuain when he came on, Di Maria, these players could have a lot more room to dictate the play as well as Messi if he was deployed on the right hand side, because he'd be coming off there and creating things the way he always does and has done for all throughout his career with Barcelona. And I think that's kind of where Argentina hit a bit of a brick wall. Drawing with Iceland is not the ideal result, especially when the rest of the teams that are in the group are Croatia and Nigeria, who could easily pose just as much of a threat in terms of defensive and more attacking threat as well, because Croatia and Nigeria have more pace and are known for actually going for games. Iceland are this resolute unit who defend really well and do it to great effect. But when it comes to this game, as I said, I just think Argentina hit a bit of a brick wall. The way they set up just wasn't right for this game, and I don't know what I see Argentina doing. Obviously I'm supporting them, I should really have the kit on, but me being me, I forgot that Argentina were actually playing the day, and I'm at my dad's, so the kit's back at my house. But let's forget that. I'd say that if Argentina don't make it out of the group, this will be Messi's last tournament. It'll be a massive letdown for the country as a whole, and it would be quite surprising, because despite the fact that Argentina are a more poor side than they usually have been in this century and beforehand, they have to be aiming to get out this group, because they should on paper be better than these teams. But the fact that they've drawn their first game against arguably the weakest side in the group, they're going into the rest of these games playing teams, as I said, with more attacking intent, teams that are going to be looking to score goals against them, and they have better quality players as well in key areas like striker and good midfielders, decent enough defenders to do a job, and I just don't know what lies in store for Argentina. They need to really up their game and figure out how to deploy Messi as well as the rest of this attacking talent that they have, because just relying solely on Messi to create everything and make them come for deep line positions and create for other players as well as just do it all himself isn't the way to go in my opinion. So that's it for this video. That's obviously been a double upload today, the pause roundup, which I'll leave at the end of this video as our end screen so you can watch that if you've missed it, and this video that's going up. So I'll be doing match reviews for all Argentina's games because I'm following them throughout the World Cup. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe for more of this type of content, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.